In this chapter, we will understand what should we do when anybody gives you suggestions. We should take the suggestions or avoid them, or we should do whatever we think is better for us. One day, a farmer and his son were on their way to the market with their donkey. The donkey walked by their side. The farmer had a donkey. They were going to the market and they three were walking on the way. As they walked along, a passerby said, "Why don't you ride on the donkey instead of walking?" Students, passerby means a person who is passing, and instead means in place of. Okay, that person said, in place of walking, you can ride the donkey. Why don't you ride that donkey? Why you are walking? Hearing this, the farmer set his son on the donkey. They continued on their way. The farmer thought it was a good idea and he let his son sit on the donkey. Soon they passed a group of men. One of the men said, "Look at the lazy boy. He is sitting so comfortably on the donkey while his old father is walking." Now many people were there and the farmer also saw them. The people who were passing by them said, "See, the boy is sitting so comfortably on the donkey and the man, the father, is walking." They all thought that boy is lazy and that is why that boy is sitting on the donkey and the man, the old father, is walking. Now they both were surprised and confused. What should we do now? So the farmer asked his son to get off. He got on to the donkey himself. Now what the farmer has done? Obviously, after listening this, he asked his son to get off from the donkey and he himself get on the donkey. So then the boy got off the donkey and the man rode on it himself. And after some time, they had not gone very far when they passed two women. One of the women said to the other, "What a shame! That lazy man rides the donkey while his poor little son trudges along." Students, trudges along means walks along heavily. The man was confused now and didn't know what to do. After some time, they met two women. One of those said, "Look at the lazy man. He is making his son suffer. He should walk and let his son sit on the donkey." But now the man was confused and didn't know what to do. Because those women thought the man is sitting comfortably on the donkey while the son is suffering. They are very confused now. If the son is sitting, then people are saying. If the man is sitting alone, then people are interrupting. If they both are walking, then people are saying. The farmer heard this. He did not know what to do. After much thought, he made his son sit with him on the donkey. They continued thus for some time. So he told his son to climb up with him. Now, after thinking so much what they did, they both sat on the donkey. After an hour, they reached the town. Now the people in the streets began to mock them. Students, mock them means made fun of them. The farmer stopped and asked a group of men, "Why are you laughing at us?" The people in the streets, they start making fun of them. So that man asked the people, "Now tell me, at least tell us why you guys are laughing at us. What we have done now?" The men asked, "How can you overload that poor animal with yourself and your son? Aren't you ashamed of yourself?" That man said, "You both are sitting on that animal. Don't you feel pity on that animal? You are overloading that animal with the load of you two people." The farmer and his son began to feel sorry for the donkey. They got off the donkey and began to think what they should do. They thought and thought and thought. Now the farmer is very confused because when nobody was sitting, then everyone is laughing. When my son is sitting, then also everyone is laughing. When I am sitting, then everyone is laughing. When we both are sitting, also then everyone is laughing, interrupting and making fun of us. What should we do now? At last, the farmer had an idea. They picked up a strong, stout branch from the ground. They tied the donkey's feet together and hung the poor animal upside down from the branch. Then they raised the long pole with the donkey to their shoulders. Student, stout means thick branch. The farmer thought of an idea. They picked a thick branch from the ground and tied the donkey's feet upside down. They put the pole on their shoulders and hung the donkey upside down. Now, still the people are laughing at them. In this way, they carried the donkey along amidst the laughter of all who met them till they reached the market. Amidst the laughter means in the middle of the laughter. Now, still the people are laughing at them because they both are carrying the donkey on their shoulders. We all know, children, this is not the way, this is not the right way to take care of the animal or to take the animal like this. Okay, obviously people will make fun of them because how they are carrying that animal. Just then the donkey got one of its feet loose and kicked out. This caused the son to drop his end of the pole. The donkey became free and ran away. Students, we should not do this to any animal and we should treat them very well. The donkey got one of its feet loose and he became free and ran away. The farmer and his son sat on the ground. The son started crying. The farmer held his head in his hands and said, "You can never please everyone." Now the poor man now set out sadly by trying to please everybody. He had pleased nobody and lost his donkey besides. We should not listen everyone. Don't follow everyone blindly. Think over and then follow. One of an important thing we have learned here that we should treat our animals or our pets properly. So, the moral of the story is one can never please everyone.